I thought I wasn't recording there for a second, but totally was. One for the blooper reel anyway. So, what was I saying? Now then everybody, happy Homebrew Wednesday. I think this is the third time I've filmed this introduction now, so if this week's video is a little bit higgledy-piggledy and hodgepodge, I do apologise. I've had a bit of a mare with the recording this evening. So, two things to do in this week's Homebrew Wednesday. The first is to say thank you to Homebrew Dan, who was nice enough to give me a shout out on his channel recently. Homebrew Dan is a Dutchman. He's got some cracking videos. Did a very nice brew day recently. Please check out his channel. I've left the details in the description box below this video. So yeah, go check him out. And if you enjoy his content, please subscribe. The other thing I had to do is rack my Centennial Pale to secondary fermentation. Now, originally, I wasn't actually going to do this. I was just going to leave it in primary and dry hop it in there. However, I want to do some brewing this weekend, and I prefer to do my primary fermentation in the glass demijohn rather than the plastic ones. For no, scientific reason, I like it better. So I put the Centennial Pale into one of my 5-litre water bottles. It's going to sit there for a few days, and then following the advice that was left on a previous video, I'm only going to dry hop it for 3 days. So 3 days before a bottle, I'm going to slam some more hops in there, and then I'll bottle it up and see what it's like. Currently, I took a gravity reading. The beer is sitting at 1018. Hopefully I'll get a couple more points down. I think it's a temperature thing. I don't have a way of controlling the temperature of fermentation at the moment apart from wrapping it up. And it's that funny time of year where the heating's off but the temperature of the house fluctuates because the weather fluctuates. So yeah, I think that's what's causing it not to get all the way down to like 10:10 around there when I expect it to be. So hopefully all these things will be solved when I can get myself a brew fridge, but that's not going to be for a little while yet. So I'm just going to have to tough this one out, I think, until the weather stabilizes. I did manage to pull off a sample, which I took my gravity reading from. It's not bad on the clarity side. You'd expect that from 2 weeks of sitting about. Not bad at all. Yeah. So let's give it a try and see what it's like. Have a smell first. That's sharp. It's got a nice sharp, kind of like limey, not quite limey, but that sort of lemon lime citrus sort of smell. Very sharp aroma to it. Smells good. Let's have a go. Oh, that's nice. Now that, it almost has like a kind of cloudy lemonade sort of a taste to it, but obviously it's flat, so it doesn't have that tingle, but it's not quite, yeah, so like a cloudy lemonade, old-fashioned lemonade kind of a taste. There's quite a lot of that to it. It's very good though. It's very similar to Cascade. It's got that grapefruit tropical sort of notes, but yeah, it's a lot more citrusy. And yeah, cloud lemonade is the best way I can describe it, really. But it's really quite delicious. Oh, I really enjoyed that. Yeah. Citrus is the overall predominant flavour, I'd say. But it's very nice. Very nice indeed. I'm just going to finish this off before I tell you what's coming up next with brewing. Very nice indeed. Not that bitter actually, which I'm kind of surprised about, considering it's quite high alpha acid content. Maybe I need to check my label again. Maybe it's hasn't aged particularly well. Because I know one of my hops was from a 2014 crop, but I can't remember which one that was. So maybe it was a Centennial. So what I'm going to do this weekend is I'm going to do a classic American Pale Ale using C hops. So I'm going to use some Cascade, some Centennial, and some Chinook in there. I haven't quite worked out the exact balance. I think I want Chinook to be the predominant flavour, with Cascade and Centennial helping it out there. So I haven't designed the recipe fully. I haven't decided my hop schedule yet, but that's what I'm gonna do. So that's gonna be this weekend. So look out for the brew day video on that. So what's coming up next? Well, I've got my Balls Up beer, which is just finishing bottle conditioning now. Should be ready by this weekend. So that'll be in the next homebrew Wednesday, tasting that, see what that's like. Just as a reminder, it was a Cascade beer. I've dry hopped it, but my mash temperature went all out of whack because I left the heat on the stove while it was mashing. So yes, it didn't taste too bad when I bottled it. Hopefully it'll mellow out even more, and we'll see what it's like after. So that's coming up on the next Homebrew Wednesday. But I think that's it for this week. So if you enjoyed the video, please give it a thumbs up, or alternatively leave me a comment below the video. I try my best to reply to all the comments as quickly as I can, and I really appreciate it every time you guys thumb up the video or give me a comment. And there's been some superb advice given so far. Keep it all coming. Really appreciate all of it. Please check out the Twitter page. Please check out the Facebook page. And if you haven't already, please subscribe to the channel so you don't miss out on any of the fantastic brewing content I've got coming up. So yeah, thanks for checking me out, guys.